in the top down angled videos dancing in her living room. It's not.
That ain't her family, baby. She doing that by her damn self. She has free will now. That's all her. Those videos make her happy.
I will never forgive her family for that. What's going on, guys and gals? It's your boy Guy, and welcome back to Guy and Friends. I am back again with the one, the only, Mandel.
Hey.
Woo! And Mandel has joined me to discuss the Billboards, the greatest pop stars of the 21st century.
Yes, we are here.
We will first discuss the list as it stands, and then we will give our own corrections.
It's gonna get messy. It's gonna get real messy.
Let's get right into it. So, wow, you could have did that before the street. I'm just like,
man, what?
I have number 10, Adele. What do we feel about Adele being number 10?
So low key, I need to see like the whole list at once. Like,
Okay.
well, I mean, we can go through the top 10.
Yeah,
but
go
like
through it.
as far as like changing the rankings and everything, I need to see.
No, this
who
is just
who.
us going through.
But I don't. As far as like her being at number 10, I honestly don't know yet because I don't know who else is on there. You know.
Okay. Well, we can go over her accolades, and then we can kind of just go through each artist, and then we'll decide how we feel about where they stand.
Okay.
So with Adele, she has 5 Billboard
Hot 100 number ones.
Absolutely. And those are Rolling in the Deep, Someone Like You, Set Fire to the Rain, Hello, It's Me, I Was Wondering, and Easy on Me.
On me, baby.
I mean, all of those are bangers, honestly. I feel like Adele has had more hits than this.
Definitely deserve to be top 10 for sure.
Yeah. And then she has 8 Billboard Hot 100s, top 10s. She had 3 number 1 albums, 21, 25, and 30. She also had...
Ain't that every album she ever put out? Oh, wait, no. Wait, she had 19 too, right?
Yeah, she did have 19. Even though 19 is kind of slept on because I melt my heart to stone and I lay your head. You all who are Adele fans, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I slept on that one, sure.
He said, I'm still sleeping. So 21 was Billboard 200 greatest of all time number 1 album, and 25 was the best single week sales for any album in Billboard 200 history with 3.38 million. Shouts out to
I thought you said 38 million. 3.38
yes,
million.
3.38 million.
Okay, yeah.
All right, and then let's get into the next person, who is Ariana Grande.
Definitely deserve to be top 10 for sure.
Popular. I know about popular.
Yeah, shout out to Wicked.
Shout out to Wicked. If you haven't seen that movie yet, make sure you go and check that out. Ari did phenomenal. So did Cynthia Erivo. All right, so Ariana Grande has 9 Billboard Hot 100 number 1. She has Thank You Next, 7 Rings, Stuck With You, Rain on Me, Positions, Save Your Tears, Die For You.
Damn.
I have to take a break, take a breather. Yes, and We Can't Be Friends. I mean, again,
18, 19, 20.
Ari has a lot of hits though.
Damn, she had a number 1 every year except 2022 when she didn't put out shit.
And again, all of these are bangers. But even with her, I feel like she has more hits than this, even though they may not have reached number 1. But what's my song from that video with Kendall Jenner, who turned around, was like, one last time,
yeah.
I need to be the one who takes you home.
Yeah, that's my shit.
That's my shit.
One more time.
Let's see what else. She has 6 Billboard 200 number ones with Yours Truly, Thank You Next, My Everything, Position, Sweetener, and Eternal Sunshine. I wish that I hated you.
Is that not every album?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure about like albums with Ari.
Look at the years. That's every damn year.
I mean, yeah, possibly. But
Which
like for me, I really
Dangerous
enjoy,
Woman's not on there. Oh.
but Thank You Next was my favorite album. And Eternal Sunshine.
I think Dangerous Woman was my favorite album. That's crazy that it's not on here.
Really? Is that was God is Woman on that one?
No, that's Sweetener.
Okay. I know I like that song. I just wasn't sure what album.
Dangerous Woman?
Which one of these are, oh, so none of these that are up here are your favorite album?
Something about you. Feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you. Oh.
Eternal Sunshine, I believe out of all of these albums, I don't know. I feel like front to back. Well, honestly, Thank You Next paved the way because that one was amazing. But I also like Eternal Sunshine. I think that was a great album. And again, I think it got snubbed.
How was Dangerous Woman not on here?
They wasn't
had that one.
with it.
I'm so into you. I can barely breathe. That's on that album. What?
Shout out to Ari.
Side to Side. That's on Dangerous Woman. Been there all night. How is that not on there? Like what?
It says in 2019 she was the first artist since the Beatles in 1964 to occupy the top 3 Billboard Hot 100 spots simultaneously.
Period.
Number 1 for 7 Rings. Number 2 for Break Up With Your Girlfriend.
The same motherfucking album.
And number 3 was Thank You Next. Thank You.
All 3 on the same album.
Next. But I can't remember.
Break up with your girlfriend. Yeah, cause I'm bored.
Oh wow, it's so weird reading it versus it being sung.
I know,
but yeah, those are some bangers. I didn't even know that she had that or did that. And then she has 2 Grammys.
Period. Needed more.
10 MTV Video Music Awards and 2 Billboard Music Awards.
Got 10 VMAs. Okay, cute.
That was nice.
Cute.
That was nice.
Cute.
Shout out to Miss Ariana Grande.
Grande.
And then the next person is the one and only
the greatest pop star of the 21st century. Yeah, definitely needs to be top 10 for sure.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's have a moment of silence for Justin Bieber for all that he's been through in his career and having to deal with the diddler.
Silence is crazy.
All right.
The diddler?
The diddler is crazy.
The diddler? That's crazy.
You guys don't come after me. Okay.
Oh my God.
So let's get into
R.I.P.
to me. Let's get into Justin's accolades. All right. Well, Justin has 8 Hot 100 number ones with What Do You Mean? Sorry, Love Yourself, Despacito, I'm the One, Stuck With You, Peaches, and Stay. All of those again, bangers. That's crazy. Baby didn't go number 1. Baby.
Apparently not.
Oh, that's surprising. Baby, was that like one of his first hits though?
That was his first song. That was his debut song.
That's crazy. And I feel like that was everywhere. And it didn't go number 1.
It was, and it still play everywhere to this day. That little boy.
Who blocked Justin Bieber's first song?
I don't know. Probably somebody
was
who wasn't 11.
Lady Gaga or something. It's probably Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Of these songs, which one was your favorite? Love Yourself, I think, was my. How did this Love Yourself go?
All the times that you rain.
I love that song.
Parade. Another club.
Shouts out to Justin Bieber. Like he said about Billie Eilish, protect Justin Bieber, man. I mean,
probably
he has demons. I feel like he's seen so much, especially with all that stuff going on with Diddy. I don't know.
Oh my God, child. Anyways.
No, seriously.
I think my favorite one is probably Despacito or I'm the One.
Despacito.
I
do like that song, but I can't remember how it goes.
Despacito.
Despacito. That is a banger. Now he has
¿Cómo estás, loca?
¿Cómo estás?
Oh.
He has 8 Billboard 200 number ones.
Period.
With My World 2.0, Never Say Never, the remixes EP, Under the Mistletoe, Believe Acoustic, Purpose, Changes, and Justice.
First of all, shout out to Under the Mistletoe.
Shout out to him just having one named album titles, but go ahead. Because he had Justice.
Never Say Never is multiple, and My World is 2 words.
No, but even when I'm just
Believe Acoustic is 2 words.
No, but when you look at it, I think that's cool. Just looking at like his Believe album, his Purpose album, his Changes album, his Justice album.
Justice, Changes, Purpose, Believe, Under the Mistletoe.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think that's a Christmas album. That going number 1 is kind of crazy.
Well, people do like Christmas music, and there aren't a lot of people dominating that besides Mariah Carey. It's time.
But she got that number 1 Christmas song. Did her album go number 1? Their Christmas album?
No, but I feel like I forgot. I was just reading something about Mariah Carey, that song, and how much it says she makes like 10 million a year just off of the streams from that song, which is insane. She's still getting it back from one song.
Period.
Let's see what other accolades he has. In 2021, he was the first male solo artist to debut atop Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard 200 simultaneously with Peaches and Justice.
The first male solo artist to debut. These are some very specific like qualifications they be having. Who's keeping up with all these goddamn achievements?
The Billboards are. He has 2 Grammys, 6 Video Music Awards, and 26 Billboard Music Awards. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Justin Bieber. He deserves it. The next person on our list is faster. The one and only Kanye.
Yeah, he's one and only, all right.
Kanye, Trump 2024 West. No, let me say this before we really dive into Kanye. Kanye at a time was my favorite rapper. It was him. It was Big Sean. Big Sean. Because lyrically and his artistic genius, that he is, I don't know. I feel like he made dope songs, but I feel like once he got in the spotlight and I think after that Taylor Swift situation, it kind of derailed him for me because I felt like he started acting crazy after that. But let's get into that.
That was his first crazy like hello.
I know. I was like,
Beyonce was like right. I'm like, even Beyonce was like, oh my god.
Oh, but let's get into his accolades. Kanye West has 5 number ones with Twist the Slow Jams. Gold Digger.
Gold Diddler.
Man, what? Gold Digger.
You started this.
Stronger, E.T., and Carnival. I love all of these songs. She takes my money when I'm in need.
My favorite song on this list is probably going to be E.T.
That was a banger. You're so hypnotizing.
Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel?
I also love Carnival. I use that a lot on my Instagram story. Follow me at Hello I'm Guy. What's yours? Your Instagram tag?
On my Instagram, @Mandel_Braxton. It'll be right here on the screen.
It probably won't. All right. Now, number 11, Billboard 200 number ones. Late Registration, Graduation, 808s and Heartbreaks. That was a good album. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Watch the
Diddy.
Throne with Jay-Z. That's why I was saying, why did you say the Diddler?
Because that looked like Diddy.
No.
You don't look like Diddy in that shit?
No, it's probably just the glasses. Yeezus, The Life of Pablo, bangers on top of bangers on top of bangers. Now, this is when he starts being crazy. Yay, Jesus is King, Donda, and Vultures 1. Like I said, The Life of Pablo, when I tell you I listened to that Ultra Highlight Beam, I think is what it's called, like from top to back, love that album. And I know you don't really mess with it. Graduation was a good album too.
I mean, Kanye West makes good music. I can fully acknowledge that, but he's crazy.
Yeah. We love you, Kim.
But this is about the greatest pop stars of the 21st century. But I personally don't feel like he's a pop star.
Well, it says
I don't
rappers.
That's crazy.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Where did it say that at?
But he also, I mean, when you think of pop star, I don't think it's just like popular music. I think of
just
goddamn, where's the rest of his accolades? I just think about like
Those
all
was
that he's done
Hercules.
for like the culture, his influence, and everything like that. And he has done a lot of. He has influenced the culture a lot because honestly, he was the person that really, even though Kim Kardashian before him, she, as far as like fashion, he really did take her to the next level, as well as Amber Rose, even though she's a clown. But no, she is. But he has.
Oh my god! Why you just call her a clown that hard?
Because she is, and I feel like with the whole Trump 2024, and she was first doing a slut walk for women, then now she's agreeing with a lot of Trump's misogynist ways. But I digress. Let's get back to Kanye now. Trump. Kanye West has 24 Grammys, 5 MTV Video Music Awards, and 18 Billboard Music Awards. Well deserved. Like I said, he's done his thing.
When I think of pop stars, I don't think of Kanye West.
Okay, well look, it says Billboard staff greatest pop star of 2005, and
Billboard staff needs to be fired.
No, they shouldn't.
Oh, of 2005.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, sure, he can have that. 2005.
Billboard
that was
staff,
20 years ago.
Billboard staff number 1 album.
Don't be touching my mic.
It was because
Mo, don't touch my mic. That's my mic.
That's because you talk
I
louder.
want to be up in here.
No, he talks louder than me, and it's probably gonna spike. But Billboard staff number 1 album of the 2010s is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And I always know, and I always know something wrong. You've been putting up with my shit for way too long. I think that's Devil in a Blue Dress. But ladies and gentlemen, again, that is Kanye West. Now,
hurry up and go to the next person.
The next artist is
Period.
The pop princess.
Period.
herself.
I'm here for the girls, guys. I'm here for the girls, the baddies. Yeah.
The one and only, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? Hey.
I don't even know the words for it.
That something wasn't right, yeah. When I tell you, Britney Spears was, I think, one of, outside of Aaliyah, one of my first favorite artists. Because when I heard her, and I saw her in that video with the little crop top schoolgirl outfit, and she's like, baby, baby. I was like, who is this bitch?
She was the first bitch to get on stage with a real life snake. Look at this.
I don't mean like bitch like that. You guys relax. But yeah, who's this woman? Who's this lady?
No, it's okay.
no,
it's the term of endearment. Who is this bitch? Who is this bad bitch?
Yeah, that's what she is. But you know what? Fuck her family for what they did to her, putting her under that guardianship, and what they've turned Britney Spears into, you know, because I love Britney Spears, and I think that she has done so much for the pop culture and for the music industry, and for them to put her under that guardianship and have her now in the top down angled videos dancing in her living room is not.
That ain't her family, baby. She doing that by her damn self. She has free will now. That's all her. Those videos make her happy.
I will never forgive her family for that.
Look what y'all did to her. Because what's she in the...
No, but I love Britney Spears, and her songs will always be iconic.
I think this is a solid number 6 is a solid spot for her. I think I think they did okay with this being a spot for her.
Absolutely.
Number 6, yeah.
Absolutely.
Of the 21st century.
So
if not at least top 5, but 6 is okay once we see.
Yeah, as long as she's in top 10 for me, because she really hasn't put out like that many like songs.
But apparently it's the whole 21st century. Look, we going back to 2000 motherfucking 80s.
No,
Come on,
for
let's get into it.
For sure. But really, did she have much past like 2011? But she has 4 Billboard Hot 100 number ones: Womanizer, 3, Hold It Against Me, and S&M. And I didn't even know she was on
S&M.
I didn't know she was on Rihanna's S&M.
She wasn't.
You sure? Why did it have it on here? Maybe is she singing like, I don't know. Was it sampled or something? I don't know. But I didn't know she was on S&M. But if she is, that's crazy because I love that song and didn't know Britney was on there. But
Rihanna's S&M.
Hold It.
How should go take credit for Rihanna's S&M? What?
Hold It Against Me is a great song. Would you hold it against me?
It don't even say featuring Britney Spears. It say Rihanna's SNL. Did she write the song? Like,
I wonder if that's it. I don't know, but it says that it's a number one for her.
Hold it against me.
Can you
if you
feel? Is that what? You feel like paradise.
I think
and
so.
I need a vacation tonight. Britney Spears, shouts out to you.
Yeah.
Britney Spears has 5 Billboard 200 number one albums, which, Oops, I Did It Again, Britney, In the Zone, Circus, and Femme Fatale.
Having a self-titled album after your first year being out is crazy, girl. How do you know who you are?
She knew.
You just came out. No, her family knew who she was, and they said, you're Britney.
No, but you know what? Yeah, that's when the next album was Britney, because I don't think she was under a conservatorship in the beginning. I think in her later years, that's when they put her under what. But do you know the song that Miley was talking about in, what is it, in the USA?
Party in the USA?
Party in the USA. You know what Britney song she was talking about? Did we just watch that together?
Britney, and Britney's song was on. Britney's song was on. And Britney's song was on.
You know what song she was talking about?
No.
I'm like, it's a yes or a no. No, she was talking about Toxic. She said that was the moment she knew that she wanted to be a pop star, Miley Cyrus. She said after she heard Britney Spears
sing Toxic.
She was like, hell yeah, this is my shit.
Taste of your lips, I'm on the right.
I'm toxic, comes up and under. Shout out to Britney Spears. They did her terribly. Let's see. It says that Britney
only one Grammy is crazy.
Yeah, she definitely should have more than that. But there are a lot of people, like, that's why, like, now I feel like
she ain't got no stats for real. 1 Grammy, only 6 awards, and
yeah,
she been out for, she ain't really been.
Yeah, she ain't really put out stuff lately. But also, I feel like now they just pass out Grammys like candy. I feel like they just hand them out because
do they?
Yeah, looking at some of these categories this year, they should throw away the whole category. But Britney has 1 Grammy. She has 6 MTV Video Music Awards and 4 Billboard Music Awards. Let's see what else she has. She is 2000 first female artist of SoundScan era to sell 1 million copies of an album in 1 week.
The specifics of these stats are so
Oops, I did it again.
First female artist of SoundScan era. What does that even mean?
I'm not sure what SoundScan is, but I feel like I don't even know what SoundScan
of an album in 1 week. Okay, you don't even know what that means. First female artist of SoundScan era. Oh,
is that when it went like digital?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not about to search it.
Just sell 1 million copies of an album.
1.319 million to be exact.
Oops, I did it again.
Shout out to Britney Spears. Yeah.
Next bitch.
The next person is Put your motherfucking paws in the air. Ma, ma,
Gaga.
Ma, Gaga. Ooh la la.
I want your better romance.
I want your loving. I want your
I want your
everything as long as it's free. I want.
See, look, I was.
That's my shit. I love the Lady Gaga. Again, if you were born and was there during the time of the reign of Lady Gaga, put your motherfucking paws in the air.
I wasn't there for that.
So she has 5, and this is crazy that she only has 5, but she has 5 Billboard Hot 100 number ones with Just Dance, Poker Face, Born This Way, Shallow, and Rain on Me. Rain on Me. Rain on Me. It's crazy because Paparazzi should be on here.
Rain on Me.
Alejandro. I feel like Judas. I feel like
Applause.
That's crazy. I feel like she has had so many hits. Again, like I said, a lot of these artists have a lot of hits, but you know, oftentimes they get blocked because you said Rain on Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. She has 6 Billboard 200 number 1 albums with Born This Way, Art Pop, Cheek to Cheek, Joanne, A Star Is Born soundtrack, and Chromatica, which is crazy that her earlier albums didn't get like number ones just because Poker Face, Telephone, like all of that shit. That was some good music.
It was.
When I tell you that was an era, like Lady Gaga doesn't get the credit that she deserves because she was one of those people that did like the long form videos and amazing. Paparazzi, when I tell you, when I watched that thing, and then when they tied in Telephone and brought Beyonce in, they kind of lost me with Videophone. Videophone was it looked kind of cheap. I liked the song, but the video was somewhat.
I love the way you walking.
They was literally in front of. They was like in front of a white screen, just like on my video with fake guns
with the people with the projector people.
But if you look at that versus Telephone, they was in there. Lady Gaga always had a cinematic video, even with her new song Disease. Check out and stream Disease if you haven't already. Let's see what else. And not to mention she's an actress now. And I think she win like an Oscar or an Emmy. Yeah, did she win it for Star is Born? I think she did.
I don't know.
I think she did. An Oscar. And she was the fastest female artist to 6 Billboard 200 #1 albums, 9 years and 2 days between Born This Way and Chromatica. Greatest pop star of 2009.
Wait, what? Go back up. What? First female artist to
the
6?
Fastest female.
Oh, fastest female artist to 6 Billboard albums. Okay.
You said they just make it up.
Like
shit?
we just making up categories.
But Gaga deserves to be in the top 10. She's done the era of Gaga was crazy. When I tell you she was phenomenal. I feel like her impact with like the gay community and spotlighting, a lot of social issues. I feel like she was great during that era.
Gaga has always been for the gays. 13 Grammys is so crazy.
She has 13 Grammys, 10 MTV Video Music Awards, and 10 Music Video Awards.
Billboard Music Awards.
Shout out to Lady Gaga. Like I said, she's a queen that deserves all her praises. Next, we have...
Get him out.
Mustard. I'm just playing. Shout out to Kendrick.
Honestly, if anybody's going to be considered a pop star out of any of the men in this category, it's going to be Drake.
Yeah. Drake has earned his...
Did I just like low-key diss him?
Wait, was you dogging him? Saying he was a pop star?
I wasn't, but it low-key sounded like it went after I said it.
Listen, he's really done his thing with like melodic rap and changing up the flow. A lot of artists have. Like, though Drake, I feel like now Drake has kind of like his downturn of like his era. I feel like Drake really reigned for a long time, really did his thing. I feel like let's go home, I'm going home. Like Drake had a lot of bangers and we're about to get right into them. Drake has 13 Billboard Hot 100 #1. I love this song.
Rihanna.
What's My Name?
Come on now.
By Rihanna. Work by Rihanna. One Dance. God's Plan. Nice for What?
Rihanna gave him his first 2 #1s.
Tootsie Slide. Right foot up. Left foot slide. What's Next? Way Too Sexy. I'm Too Sexy for My Jimmy Cooks. Wait for You. Slime You Out. And First Person Shooter. All these are bangers, especially the Rihanna songs. I love What's My Name? Oh, nah, nah. What's My Name? But honestly, I listened to a lot of Drake during his reign. What was it? Marvin's Room? It was one of his when he was like, I forgot what he was doing. He was like, it was a heartfelt song. I can't remember what he was saying in the song, but it was a really good song.
Just hold on, we're going home. That's the one.
He has 13 Billboard 200 #1 albums with Thank Me Later, Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, If You're Reading This, It's Too Late, What a Time to Be Alive with Future, Views, More Life, Scorpion, Care Package, Certified Lover Boy. Wait, was that why Kendrick say Certified Lover Boy?
Certified, yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
But I know he said, but Drake's suing him for that. He's suing Universal for that. Drake's suing Universal for saying that they was pushing Kendrick's song, and then I guess Universal was now trying to sue Kendrick for the song, which is crazy.
What?
Because I think they're both under Universal, but yeah, it's messy. The industry seems like it's super messy. Sign me now.
I'm like,
Sign me.
As long as I don't die.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
Or become a cokehead, I'll be good.
Or any of the underage shit.
Yeah, that too.
But the fun parties and stuff, I would definitely go to.
Not no Diddy party.
I mean, I feel like
not too much.
Outside, I feel like Diddy parties are just like freak parties besides the underage shit. Like the weird underage shit was really what like throws it off. I still
go to that shit.
A lot of these celebrities are doing the do, but it just gets creepy when you're talking about kids and teens and all that kind of shit. But Drake has 5 Grammys, 3 MTV Video Music Awards, and 39 Billboard Music Awards.
Damn. 39 is crazy.
Yeah, he has a lot. I'm telling you, Drake does his shit. He has 338 most Billboard Hot 100 hits in chart history.
He has that many songs?
That's crazy.
300, wait, what? 300, he has 300?
338.
Most Bill Hot 100 hits.
That's how many hits he has.
In chart history.
Which is insane.
He probably don't even know all them damn songs.
He doesn't. But I think Drake had like some health issues too. And I think that's why he said that he was like taking a break from music before all this stuff with Kendrick happened. Drake was the greatest pop star of 2018. And he has
crazy
78 Billboard Hot 100 top 10s.
Damn.
That's nice. Shouts out to you.
338 all chopped in the top 100. But only 78 of them hit top 10.
That's okay.
That's crazy.
That's still shit. The bitch is charted.
Period.
The next one is the beautiful queen.
Riri. The one who put Drake on to his first 2 number ones. Rihanna.
What's her name?
Yeah. Work.
Shout out to Rihanna. No, Rihanna, when I tell you it's so crazy that, how long has it been? What, 11, 12, 13 years?
It's been since 2016.
Which is insane.
Almost 10 years. It's been 9 years.
That Rihanna hasn't put out an album, but I still listen to her music and still making billions.
Shout out to Fenty.
She has Fenty Beauty at Sephora. She has her
lingerie.
Fenty lingerie. Savage Fenty. Yeah. She does her like Fenty fashion shows and have like artists perform and stuff like that. She has her beautiful child now with her. Is they married? Her and A$AP Rocky? Either her, I think it's just her boyfriend.
Yeah, they rich. You gotta be mad.
But I like A$AP Rocky too, though. Especially his song with Doja Cat. Shout out to Doja Cat. Rihanna has 14 Billboard Hot 100 number ones. Of course she does. She's like, her and Katy Perry, when I tell you they just put out hits and hits and hits and hits on top of hits. She has 14, starting with SOS, Umbrella, Disturbia, Take a Bow, Live Your Life, yeah. She has Rude Boy, Love the Way You Lie, featuring Eminem, or opposite. She has What's Your Name, featuring Drake, Only Girl in the World, Make Me Feel Like I'm the Only Girl in the World.
A GTA classic.
Right. And then she has S&M, featuring Britney Spears, I guess. Britney was featured on there somewhere. We Found Love, featuring Calvin Harris. Calvin Harris, shout out to you and all your beats and EDM. Diamonds, she has Eminem's The Monster and
Work. Her last hit in 2016, last time she put out music.
Which is crazy because even thinking about like, what was that? Was it Anti? It might have been the Anti album was her last album with Work on it. That we were just going through like her albums and hit on top of hit on top of hit. The mood is set, all of her songs. But yeah, the next accolades that she has is she has 2 Billboard 200 number 1 albums with Unapologetic and Anti. As I said, I love Anti. That was probably one of my favorite albums from Rihanna.
It was a good album. Overplayed like fuck.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of her songs were overplayed.
Every time I hear that shit now, I'm like, turn that shit off.
Probably because listen, any road trip, any flight that I took anywhere,
Sex with me, so I'm turning shit off.
I would be listening to a Rihanna album. She has the most number one hits in the 21st centuries with 14.
Period.
Which is nice. I mean, like I said, she does her thing. She writes hit. Well, she puts out hits. I love you, Rihanna. And she has 9 Grammys. You being messy.
No, you being messy.
no, I didn't mean it because okay, well look, because I know that she didn't necessarily write the songs, but she put them out and she cashed the fucking check. And you would do it too for a check. Shout out to Coco Jones.
Oh my God.
She has 9 Grammys, 7 MTV Video Music Awards, and 12 Billboard Music Awards. Shout out to that queen, Rihanna.
Number 3, I think that's a good spot for her.
Number 2 is Walk in the Streets when you in your worn out jeans. Can't believe. Or My Boy only breaks his favorite toy. Oh, that's one of my favorite songs from her, The Torture Poets Department. And if you haven't checked out my review of that, check out the YouTube page at Guy and Friends and watch that reaction. I put a lot of energy into that. Watch the video.
She wears short skirts,
I wear
t-shirts.
She's
cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers.
dreaming about the day when you'll wake up and find that what you're looking for has been here the whole time. That's one of my favorite parts of the song.
Looking for has been here the whole time. You can see that
Now,
I'm
Taylor Swift, let's get to her accolades. Taylor Swift has 12 Billboard Hot 100 number ones. She has We Are Never Ever Getting Back to We Are Never Getting Back Together. Shake It Off, Blank Space, Bad Blood, Look What You Made Me Do. Why did it make me read it like that?
I don't know.
Look What You Made Me Do.
I don't like that song.
I like all of these songs. Cardigan, Willow, All Too Well, Anti-Hero, Cruel Summer, Is It Over Now, and Fortnite. And I love you. When I tell you Bad Blood, blank space, baby.
I like Anti-Hero and I like Blank Space and I like Bad Blood.
Shake It Off was good too.
Yeah,
like
it was good for when it came out.
I feel like people hate on Taylor Swift. Like when they pit Beyonce and Taylor Swift against each other, of course, I love Beyonce, Giselle, Knowles, and the Carter family, including Mama Tina. Now, but Taylor Swift, she does her thing. As far as songwriting, Taylor Swift, chef's kiss. Her penmanship is amazing. The songs that she's able to capture her emotions in and relate to, especially like the youth, is like amazing. And you know, that's why her album sales are off the charts and her tours are off the charts, and why she's number 2. She has 13 Billboard 200 number 1 albums with Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Fearless, Red, Midnight, Speak Now, 1989. Those last 2 are Taylor's versions, and the Torture Poets Department. Now,
hold on.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4 of these albums need to be taken out because they the same damn album.
But the crazy thing is, and that is another reason why Taylor Swift is just so raw, is because with those albums, she said, you know what? I'm going to re-release these albums.
They're going to be mine.
Yeah, I'm going to collect all that cash. All of it's mine.
Yeah.
Like, that was smart, just because I hear that people get in like 360 deals and all of these like contracts that lock you up for how many ever albums, and you don't have any rights or really get paid that much for songs, especially with her being a writer of majority of these songs.
Literally her first 4 albums.
Yeah, but I like I like songs from all of her albums on there. But I did listen to the Torture's Poet Department front to back, and I did like a few of those songs.
That's crazy.
Like I said, go and check out that reaction if you want to know. And my favorite song from that was My Boy Breaks His Favorite Toy. She has 59 Billboard Hot 100 top 10s.
Period.
Which is surprising. I would think she would have more than that.
Those top 10s.
Oh,
That's a lot.
yeah, it is. Nonetheless. She also has 14 Grammys, 30 MTV Video Music Awards, and 39 Billboard Music Awards. I would think she had more Grammys. But yeah. Taylor Swift.
She ain't got more than Beyonce.
See, you're those people. You're the ones that are pitting her.
I'm just saying Beyonce got the most.
Yes, Beyonce does, because Beyonce is
the queen. Number.
She ain't no diva.
What? Of course it's gonna be Beyonce. And if it was anybody else, it would have been a riot.
And number one is the one and only living legend herself, Beyonce Giselle Knowles. Let's give her a round of applause.
Queen Bee.
Now, there was a big debate. People were trying to figure out who's going to be number 2, who's going to be number 1. Is it going to be Taylor? Is it going to be Beyonce? Who's going to take it? And I feel like it would have been a smack in the face if Beyonce didn't get number 1. Now, I will say that Taylor Swift has done her thing as far as, like I said, as far as sales, as far as touring, as far as getting album of the year at the Grammys, as far as being able to connect with like her younger fans. And I don't know if I said songwriting, but Beyonce has influenced the culture. She has influenced music for the past 25 years. Like, even when I tell people, like, talk to people about how
she's a bad bitch. Look at her.
I'm telling you, she ain't no diva.
Like what?
No, but the fact that she even influenced, like we talked about her, having people with Lemonade, I think it was Lemonade, switch their release dates to Fridays.
Yeah.
And just how she has really, even her visual
I think it was self-titled.
It might have been self-titled. Yeah, it was self-titled. That she had switched up the industry, release on Fridays. And then even with her visual album for Lemonade, like, Beyonce is Beyonce. Thank you. Do you remember that?
Thank you, Beyonce.
Wait, have y'all seen that video? I think she was on The View, and Whoopi Goldberg was like, and you're Beyonce. And she was like, thank you. She was like, thank you. That's a compliment.
Thank you. You're Beyonce.
Leave it to Beyonce. The Queen has 12 Billboard Hot 100 number ones. And again, just like all the other artists, she has hits on hits on hits. But again, she, you know, when they competing for the top spot, you know, some other people and yeah. But Destiny Child, Say My Name, Independent Women with Destiny's Child, Bootylicious with Destiny Child, and then when she broke away and became Beyonce, the solo act, she had Crazy in Love featuring Jay-Z, Baby Boy featuring Sean Paul, Check on It, my favorite fucking Beyonce song. Oh, you looking like you like what you see, won't you come over and check?
Irreplaceable, one of my favorites.
Is it?
Irreplaceable, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. I could have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute, baby.
And then you have Single Ladies, Perfect, Savage, Break My Soul, and Texas Hold'em. I am so surprised that Renaissance didn't have more number ones that are on this list.
Oh, Break My Soul.
And Break My Soul really wasn't, I mean, it was good, but it really wasn't my theme.
You gonna break my soul.
Like that.
I don't know why the girls like that song up so hard, but they love that shit.
I think because it was just her era of like house music. And I feel like a lot of people was just blowing that shit up. Mm-hmm. But you know, it's so crazy because unpopular opinion, Single Ladies really doesn't do much for me. Like when I see this song, even though I feel like that was a moment in time, I feel like that really had impact on pop culture. And I did enjoy the video, the aesthetic of it being black and white, having the 3 dancers, the dances, and all that stuff like that. But I feel like Beyonce has had way better songs than Single Ladies. But people eat Single Ladies up. When I tell you,
yeah, the choreo, the video,
and especially
up in the club,
I feel like that's the song that white people really enjoy. I feel like they eat single ladies up. Like
They do. If you like it, then you should.
you even see them doing little videos.
They be like, what? If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Chipmunk. Wow.
She has 10 Billboard 200 number one albums with Destiny's Child Survivor, Dangerously in Love, Destiny Child's number ones, B-Day, I Am Sasha Fierce, 4, Beyonce will self-title, Lemonade, Renaissance, and Cowboy.
Did every album chart?
One.
Oh, number one. Every album went number one? I Am Sasha. 4.
What's your favorite album up there?
4.
Honestly, I don't even know if I could pick. I feel like 4 was amazing.
4, Beyonce.
Beyonce was amazing. Lemonade was amazing. Renaissance was amazing. I enjoy I Am Sasha Fierce. B-Day. I feel like all of Beyonce's solo albums I've honestly enjoyed. Cowboy
4.
Carter is one that I do enjoy as well. I don't have as much playback on that album. The most I probably like, the one I played probably the most was probably Renaissance. But I think during this time probably, but I think when the other ones came out, I probably blew those out the speaker all the time too. Yeah. Let's see what else Beyonce has. Beyonce
Killing Me Softly.
She has 32 Billboard Hot 100 top 10s. Of course. Y'all be hating on the queen though.
Period.
And then she was Billboard staff greatest pop star of the 2003 and 2014, and she is the most awarded artist in Grammy history.
Period.
And the crazy thing is that I'm not sure if it was debunked or not, but there was an article that was saying that some people like who were on like that Grammy committee or whatever, the people who vote, that they weren't voting for Beyonce because they were saying that basically it wasn't making the Grammys fun if she just wins them all. You know what I mean?
Beyonce?
Yeah, they were.
But you have Taylor Swift and Adele and Sam Smith winning every award.
Exactly. But Mama Tina, Mama Tina preaches on her Instagram.
And that
all the time
Billie Eilish won every award too. So what you mean? You just like giving awards to one person who ate that hard that year, like.
And it's usually Beyonce because she put blood, sweat, and tears into her albums. When I tell you, the first time I saw her in concert was during the Renaissance tour, and again, you could check out. We did a vlog going to the Renaissance tour, so if you haven't checked it out, check that out on my YouTube page at Guy and Friends. But when I tell you, seeing her in person and just seeing how she's able to actually hit all of that choreography and still hold those notes.
The mic was on.
The mic is on.
The mic is on. Check the mic.
When I tell you, she killed the stage, and then on top of it, we had floor seats, so we were like right there. I wanted to run on stage and hug Beyonce, but I knew Julius would probably tackle me, and I didn't want to get banned from her shows. But I wish I would have got tickets to like Club Renaissance just so I could have been right there, and also so I could have been in the documentary. But if she does have a tour for Cowboy Carter, I will be in Club Yeehaw.
Period. Club Yeehaw.
What else accolades do Beyonce have?
I'm too poor for her tour.
You ain't no diva.
No.
Beyonce has 32 Grammys, 30 MTV Video Music Awards, and 27 Billboard Music Awards. Shout out to the queen, the one and only
Period.
Beyonce. Now, what are you feeling about this list? So you have Beyonce as number 1, Taylor Swift as 2, Rihanna as 3, Drake as 4, Lady Gaga as 5, Britney Spears at 6, Kanye 7, Justin Bieber at 8, Ariana Grande at 9, and Adele at 10.
Kanye needs to be taken out. Sorry about it.
So you don't think that he's really impacted like the culture? I mean, outside of his shenanigans.
I don't think he's a pop star. I don't think he makes pop music. I don't think he makes anything close.
Well, I think you're looking at it through the lens of like just pop, but they said like it includes like rappers and all that other stuff. But you're not like you don't follow Kanye.
Well, I think he should be out of there.
So if you take him out, who would you put in there in his place?
Katy Perry or something.
See, but I feel like Katy Perry has like hits because she does. Katy Perry does her thing.
She should definitely be one of the greatest pop stars of the 21st century. Definitely should be. She should definitely be top 10. Y'all tripping if y'all not give her top 10.
I don't think she deserves top 10, but I do believe she deserves
She's
top 20.
She's been here since 2000,
and
whatever.
she is in the top 20. I'll go through.
She's like number 14. That's not high enough.
11 through 20, but I'll just mention them. But I don't feel like she deserves to be in top 20. I mean, top 10. I do think she deserves to be in at least top 20 because she does have hits. But as far as like impact on the culture, a lot of these people has actually changed how changed music and changed pop culture in general. I feel like she really hasn't had like pop culture game changing moments for me anyway. So I feel like it's a solid list. Like I would probably keep everybody who is here. Now number 11 was Usher. Number 12 was Eminem.
Like
number 13 was Nicki Minaj.
Why is Eminem on here?
Now I do think that Nicki Minaj, she did deserve to be somewhere close to the top 10. I think that some of those other people have made more of an impact on the music industry.
Take out Kanye and put Nicki.
I mean, I do think that Nicki deserves to be in the top 15 at least. I think
maybe not at maybe not a number.
She should have been 11, honestly.
Maybe not number 7 for Nicki, but
because even though Kanye, you know, people get irritated with Nicki, and sometimes, you know, Nicki makes me mad too. But from the beginning, I was listening to Nicki when she was on Smack DVD on the stoop. Like, love Nicki Minaj. I feel like the impact that she made on hip hop, not just as a rap, as a female rap artist, but just as a rapper in general. Her flow, just her cadence of like even like a lot of people like Doja Cat or Doechii. That's her name, Doechii. I feel like even the way they rap is influenced by Nicki, and I think that Doja says that. I'm not sure if Doechii says that, but like Nicki is that person who really got people like to play with their words like that. And I don't think that she gets as much credit, but I do feel as though sometimes how she goes off on like online and it puts a bad taste in some people's mouth, whether it's, you know, warranted or not, and some of it probably is deserved, but you know, then they don't want to invite her to the Grammys or nominate her and stuff like that. Just like she got snubbed for Pink Friday too, because Nicki definitely should have been nominated for Pink Friday too.
Why is Eminem even on here?
Because Eminem, his stan movement, the fact that he had the white boys wearing blonde hair and beaters, and Eminem has definitely made impact on the culture. Usher, of course, has made impact. Justin Timberlake was 14.
No, that's a pop star. That's a male. That's an actual male pop star.
He's a pop star.
Came in.
But you know what? I'm still upset that he let Janet Jackson take that hit when he pulled with that wardrobe malfunction at the Super Bowl, when he pulled off her nipple showed. And he said nothing. Meanwhile, she got dragged and basically blackballed for a while. Meanwhile, Justin Bieber continued to soar. And then on top of it, when he came out and said that stuff about
Justin
Timberlake, when he came out and was saying that stuff about Britney Spears, I think he took her virginity or whatever he said. Like, that shit wasn't cool, especially with the mental state that she's in. Number 15 is Miley Cyrus. We love you, Miley. Again, the Grammy snubbed her with Plastic Hearts, but Miley Cyrus has really made an impact, especially these days.
What is this, top 20?
Yeah, I was just saying the top 20. Yeah, but she deserves to be in top 20. Jay-Z, of course. Hove. Love Jay-Z. He's one of my favorite rappers too. I feel like he's spitting game. Like he said, he giving y'all $1 billion worth of knowledge for $9.99. You like Jay-Z?
Yeah, I'm just really not feeling the name of this category. But Jay-Z has pop songs.
I think they just shortened it.
I'll give that to him
because it says it in the other title with rappers and whatever.
I'll say, like, I didn't see all that, so like I see the greatest pop star of the 21st century. I'm like, these are not pop stars. Like,
man, what?
This is blowing me. Now these are pop stars. Shakira, The Weeknd, BTS. These are pop stars.
Yeah, but you just look at the title, but the rest of the title actually has rappers and stuff. So 17 is Shakira. Le do dole dole, le do dole dole. I like Shakira. She's pretty cool. I don't know too many of her songs, but was the Hips Don't Lie or whatever it is. I like that song.
Yeah, and wherever
we're meant to be together. I'll be there and you'll be near. I like that song. And then you have at 18 The Weeknd. You know, The Weeknd.
I don't like The Weeknd actually.
He dominates on Spotify, doesn't he?
Yeah, he up there.
Yeah, isn't he like number one, like most streamed or most listener? I think it was. Wasn't it The Weeknd?
Who was it? No,
it was Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars gagged everybody. Why is Bruno Mars not on here?
I think he's number 20. He is. Number 19 is BTS, the K-pop group.
This list is all wrong.
And he touch. Oh, that's not BTS.
Now you know that's Cat's Eye.
No, just play. I just want to give Cat's Eye a shout out because you like them, but I also want to give a shout out to Lisa and Blackpink. I love Blackpink, and I really
know it's a
shut down. I ain't listened to that in a minute. I'm gonna have to listen to that after this. And then number 20 is Bruno Mars. Now again,
this list is all
Bruno Mars. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of his music. I do think that he has like some hits, but for me, I'm not into like the funk all like that, but I do think that he puts out hits because people eat it up. People love it. But I do love his song, Leave That Door Open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave that door open, girl. But yeah.
But he started, this is like his first like, that was like his first like funk album. Before that, he made pop music, like straight up Grenade, When I Was Your Man, all that other stuff. Today I don't feel like doing anything.
I do like that song too. And I do like Think I'm Gonna Marry You.
Yeah, Beautiful Night.
Yeah, I like that song too.
Yeah.
But
he should definitely be higher up on that list. Number 20 is crazy. He's top 20 and he's number 20.
So who would you take out or move? I don't think, who would you move?
Eminem.
Well, that's because, I think the difference is, again, that would be your top 20 because you don't.
Scroll up.
Like Eminem has really influenced the culture. Like
Justin Timberlake can be put down lower. Put Bruno Mars.
I think because again, different eras. Like I listened to Eminem and Usher and Justin Bieber back in the 90s, in the early 2000s, and you know, Bruno Mars is fairly newer than them. So I lived through both eras and I enjoy Justin Timberlake. And
fairly newer is crazy.
He is fairly new compared to, he wasn't in the late 90s or the early 2000s.
Yes, he was in the early 2000s.
Let's see. When his first hit was in 2010. The early 10s. He wasn't in the early 2000s.
This is 21st century, no?
It is. I said the early 2000s. I said the late 90s, early 2000s. That's why I say he's fairly newer compared to an Eminem who was dominating in the early 2000s and Usher who was dominating in the early 2000s, late 90s era of music. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a difference. Like, I listened to them. You probably didn't listen to like them like that compared to Bruno Mars. But yeah, I would personally leave it as is. I
didn't listen to Bruno. You would leave it as it is? Oh, hell no.
Yeah, probably so. Just because, I don't know. I think everybody plays nicely. I might rearrange people in the top 10, but I think everybody who's up there deserves to be there and has been impactful on the culture, honestly, of music itself and pop culture. But yeah, tell me down in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, what's your thoughts? Do you think that this list was accurate? I think she was in like the top 25. So who would you move?
This why everybody was tweeting fuck Billboard?
Yeah, but I feel like it's accurate. Who would you move for Katy Perry? If you've already took out Eminem, you've already
Justin
took out
Timberlake.
But you already took out Justin Timberlake.
No, I just moved him.
That's what I said. But you moved him and you moved Kanye West because you put.
Well, Katy Perry definitely going over Bruno Mars.
Okay, so so now you bump Bruno Mars back down. So who you pulling? That's what I'm saying. It's
I would put
Bruno
Mars above Justin Timberlake, and I put Britney Spears above both of them.
Yeah, but I get that. But you already moved them out. So if you took Kanye West out and you took...
I'm not taking them out.
No, I know. But I'm saying if you took them out the top 20 is what I'm saying. If you take them out of the top 20, Justin Timberlake, and you take Kanye out of the top 20, and you put Katy Perry, and you put Bruno Mars higher up, who else you think should go up there that you feel like got snubbed?
Who's left?
I mean, you was naming off people, and that's what I was saying. It's a lot of people that could be up there.
Well, I don't know the exact number spot I'll put them, but I know I put Katy Perry over them two. I mean, Katy Perry over them two.
Yeah.
And the Kanye West. Kanye West can stay where he at, honestly.
Yeah, I think it was a good list. I feel like people was just hating because they artists or they may have been younger and aren't as familiar with...
The top 3 is right.
Yeah, the top 3 is definitely...
The top 3 is very accurate. They ate with that.
But yeah, I like the list. Tell me what Mandel doesn't agree with the list. Tell me what you all think down in the comments, whether you agree with the list or who do you think the top 10 or top 20 should be, or both.
I think we should put Gaga over Drake.
Oh,
I don't even listen to Gaga.
No, I would definitely put Gaga over Drake. That's why I said I would.
Drake can be over Brit.
That's why I said I would rearrange the list, but I would definitely keep these people in the top 10. I feel like these are heavy hitters. I feel like these are people who have actually, like I said, not only put out hits, like Katy Perry put out hits, but she has not made any type of impact. Like, I get that she's a big star, and I like Katy Perry, not to shade or anything, but I feel like, yeah, all those people. Adele,
Ed Sheeran.
What about him?
Over Katy Perry?
And I don't really listen to Ed Sheeran like that, so I wouldn't be able to.
He newer than that,
listen,
bitch.
If you're not in the top 10,
what the hell just happened? I just pressed something on the side. Hey, that's my mouse.
Really, if you're not in the top 10, I'm not focused on that. But again, I appreciate you all for taking the time to watch the video. This is a long ass video. I'm sorry for
an hour and 2 minutes. Is crazy.
But if you made it this far and you did watch the whole video, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I post new comments. Ding. No videos. Anytime I post new videos. Ding. No, and then like I said, make sure you leave a comment. And if you aren't subscribed, I don't even know if I said that or not yet, but subscribe if you aren't, and
like
all that. So,
all that.
As always, peace, love, blessings, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Bye.